We are part of the problem in healthcare. The demand for healthcare services continues to skyrocket as the needs of our aging senior population continues to grow more and more. It has been recently estimated that the healthcare industry will create 5.6 million more jobs by 2020. While these numbers lead us to think optimistically about this growing sector, more startling is the fact that the current turnover of positions in our healthcare facilities is skyrocketing, as is the cost associated with this. It is dramatically affecting every organization's bottom line. The costs associated with turnover are real. Some of them include the total cost of the person who is doing the job that was vacant, be it temporary or permanent staff, cost of lost productivity, if it is vacant or even temporarily filled by another employee, time associated with administrative processing the resigning employee, cost of training and hired employee, cost of the impact on department productivity, cost of benefits continuation, cost of knowledge and skills which are lost, and cost of lowered morale for those who remain. Additionally, costs associated with recruitment for the vacated position include such things as advertising, personnel time associated with advertising, interviewing, and checking references, costs of the hiring department with meeting, interviewing, and explaining the job, and costs of physicals, including personnel time. The numbers are staggering. Why has turnover been and continues to be so high in healthcare? It has been repeatedly documented by the Gallup organization and others to be an issue with employee engagement. Healthcare employees have a significantly higher level of disengagement than most other industries. The job can be stressful due to shortages, and there is often overtime. Among mid-level providers, there is an uneven balance of responsibility with authority, and we tend to not develop our leaders in a way that will support their success. It is well accepted that employees leave their jobs because of the person they report to. The unit leader and direct supervisor directly impact the attitude and morale of employees. Many healthcare workers are promoted to supervisory or managerial positions due to their positive employee record with their technical capacities. The new position includes different responsibilities that require yet different skills. Chief among them is managing employees. Often, the newly promoted supervisor is expected to, quote, do it all with no additional training and development provided for the additional responsibilities that most impact staff. In our experience, we have seen repeatedly successful managers are highly skilled in influencing others. They help their employees understand how important they are to the facility and believe they cannot over-communicate. More specifically, here is what successful supervisors and managers know and what they do. They realize that empathy is a skill that can be developed and are careful to develop their empathy skills, increasing the likelihood that they will understand how they feel when they do what they do. They then use that skill to understand their employees. Next, they value good communication. They know how hard it is to communicate accurately and concisely and work consistently to improve that communication. They know that it is important to mirror others' styles to improve communication. The best managers know about their employees' lives. They don't try to pry or push, but rather they interact with them in a variety of situations and actively listen when they offer information. Successful leaders then are able to follow up with appropriate questions or express appropriate concern. They also learn about what is motivating to their employees or colleagues. They recognize which things in the environment bring out the best for each of their individual employees. Successful leaders understand behavioral styles of those around them. They understand that when people more successfully interact, work improves. Those who are the best at engaging their employees and coworkers also appreciate the value of combining the knowledge of strengths and motivators with an understanding of behavioral styles to propel results even higher. They individually consider each of those working with and around them, allowing them to work as much as possible on projects that require their strength, and then shape the environment to support each individual's motivators. Do you understand your employee's preferred communication style? Is it similar or different than yours? How might you as a manager improve communication? If you are a healthcare leader and are interested in your level of decisiveness in communication and suggestions on how you can maximize these traits, please click the link below to take a free copy of the profile that we most often use and recommend in our work in healthcare.